Well, there was a lot of quarter turns there.
Yeah, I mean, the results were really spectacular.
I think I only saw you spin it actually twice, or I mean.
And even then it didn't get a full turn. It was, or one turn was just about equal to 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And on the recovery boom, it actually bounced under one turn.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very good. But the flight itself, the stalls were all F-stick limited, which means it never really breaks and stays down there. It goes into a bob, and just sticks there. And roll is beautiful, less than 5 degrees of roll off, sometimes even none. And the attitude of the bob just depends on the flap setting. And then when I took it to the yawing, I took it flaps up 1.3, 1.2, 1.1, and same thing at full flaps. And the tendency to come back at this weight in CG was better than it was at forward CG without the straight.
Okay.
So, I mean, noticeably better. Great. The going to the right with flaps up, when you let go, it actually tended to overshoot a little bit with the help of the prop that wanted to take it that way. But and then it was settled back, and it took just a hair, like 2 pounds of rudder to just to keep it going straight. To the left, at a fast speed boom, it stabilized out at about 1 ball, wasn't turning. As you slowed up, flaps up to 1.1, it would just have a hair of a tendency to keep on going left, but it took like less than 3 pounds of rudder to stop it. So it was.
Is that something you think a trim tab would correct?
I don't think you need the trim tab to correct that. I think it's fine the way it is.
Okay.
And flaps down, it was even better. At 1.3, from the right, it would tend to overshoot a little bit, then you'd catch it. To the left, it would tend to just want to creep just a hair, just boom, took a toe to stop it. And then as you got slower, the prop required to hold that speed was lower, therefore the prop effect was lower, and so the tendency to keep on yawing left was less actually at the lower speeds, flaps down. And but yeah, it's, like I say, it performed better aft heavy here than it did mid forward with out the straight.
Good. Well, that's a pretty good sized surface back there. So.
Yeah, yeah, and you can feel it, and you feel like you have something to bite with when you're moving it around.
Steve, guys, that was 3.3 gallons of fuel in a 50-minute flight. Isn't that pretty impressive?
Full rich.
This particular airplane seems to be really well.
It does. It runs real lean.
Yeah, we haven't exceeded 4.5 gallons on any of these tests that we kept track of.
Most of them were 4.1s when we were doing the hard runs that you and I were doing.